So rule number one, for all the single people over here, please do not make mistakes that your friends did. When they offer you a woman or when they offer you a man, these are the conditions that has to be before you agree to get married. Condition number one, you like how they look. You want to go on a date with a girl. If you like the way she looks physically, then go to step number two. If you don't like how she looks, don't even go to step number two. It's over. It didn't start. You must like how she looks. You don't have to be crazy about her look, but as long as she's not disgusting you, it can develop into love. But if you're disgusted by the way she looks, too skinny, too heavy, too tall, too short, face, nose, eyes, hair, everyone with what he likes, don't go for it. You're going to suffer for the rest of your life, especially in this generation. I'm talking from what the Torah said and from seeing it in 23 years that I work with the public. Always the same problem. If they got married without liking each other in the beginning, it will be almost impossible to ever fix this marriage, because it didn't start correctly. The Torah says a man cannot marry a woman before he sees her. Why? Maybe you won't like her later on. When you go on a date, you have to go in a place that there is a good light. Don't let them take you to a very dark place, because they may hide their defects. And then later on you find it. Some of the things people don't like. Skin issues, hairy face, all kinds of things like this. That's called defects. Some of the reasons that people get divorced is because they discover a week or two after the wedding things that nobody told them before. So you have to check very carefully if this girl, you like her or not. And she has to check if she likes him or not. Again, you don't have to go crazy. Something. Oh, there is some attraction. Okay, we can develop it. Rule number one, it's the look. Then you begin to check what? By the man and the woman, first thing you check is midot. By the woman, the most important thing, her modesty level. A woman that is not modest can never be a good wife and never be a good mother. She will be a disaster example for her daughters. She will be a disgrace and a shame to you and to your family reputation. You're going to be very careful if this girl is modest or not. Modest not only in the way she dresses, modest in the way she behaves. For instance, in today's world, Facebook, internet, friends, all kinds of things, Hashem Yirachem. How you can marry someone like this? All your life you have to worry where she is, what she does. It's horrible. By the man, the same thing. By the man, the clothes, it's not so critical when it comes to modesty, like by the women. But other issues is very critical. If he's a clean boy, does he have internet all day, Facebook, this, that, watching all kinds of films and on his phone non-stop? It's going to be very difficult to establish connection with someone that is addicted to his phone and computer. That's one of the biggest problems today in marriages. He comes home, 2 hours only on his phone. Doesn't say a word to her. She puts the food on the table, he eats 2 minutes, right away run to his computer and his phone. Or to watch his nonsense on TV. That's what they do. So you have to check very carefully by the women if they dress modestly and they behave modestly. And they have a clean reputation, meaning the references testify that this is a kosher girl. A girl that does not go to clubs, a girls that do not go to bars, a girls that do not go to not modest movies, and a girl that do not go with the guys to sit at 1 a.m. in a sushi restaurant in King's Highway, or to smoke nargila with their cousins. That's not the girl you want. Only problem is going to have with her. Her ideology and mentality, it's already destroyed. What's going to be? She's going to have to pay for the way she is. By the guy, the same thing. She is keeping Shabbos. And where is he Motzei Shabbos? In a club in Manhattan with 15,000 Christians. This is who you want to marry? Twice a week you go with friends to play cards, to gamble. This is who you want your husband to be? So rule number one, rule number two by the man, how he behaves, what's his midot, angry, jealous, stingy, proud, all day ego, show off, tacky, every watch he buys, tons of gold, diamonds, bracelet, this, show off. That shows who he is inside. He's empty inside, and from the outside he's trying to cover for it. This is who you want the father of your children to be? No Torah, the brain is empty, no wisdom, no knowledge, no nothing. Only nonsense he know. To sell, to make business. But what about Torah? Nothing. His neshama is dead. It's a little bit traditional. But it's not enough. You need someone that, if he's not in yeshiva, at least someone who learns every day. Someone who loves to learn. Someone who always with books. He's reading, Shabbat, this. Every minute he has lunch break. Or when he drives in a car, instead of listening to the nonsense baseball and all the rest of the garbage, at least he listens to CDs, so you see that he wants, in every open hour, he wants to connect with Hashem. Very important. The way he dresses, is he a classy person, elegant, or jeans with holes and boots from Crocodile Dundee? This is who you want the father of your children to be, with a little tiny quarter yarmulke, like this. Puts it like this in between his curls. Nobody even sees yarmulke, is embarrassed. Tons of gel on the hair. This is who you want the husband of the father of your children to be? Or you want someone serious, Ben Torah? Again, I'm not talking someone who looks Hasidish. Or dress and grow a beard all the way to the floor and only dress black and white. I didn't tell you that. I understand it's out of your culture and out of your style. It's no problem. But at least someone that connects to Torah, at least dress elegant, respectful. Doesn't have to be dressing like a rabbi, but at least someone that has manners, has class. Very important. Make sure he's not stingy. It's impossible to live with a stingy person. Impossible. It's a nightmare. Every hour is an argument. Why did you buy this and not that? Why you buy over there? I told you buy over there. Why you didn't take the coupons? Why you didn't send? They charged me $3 interest. Why you buy this? Why you buy that? How come? Why you always buy the most expensive? All the time he fights with her. Everything. She has no life. Afraid. When the credit card bill arrives, that's her nightmare. Wow, she's nervous all day reading Tehillim. What do you do, Rachel? You finish Tehillim in the morning. No, today I read 2 books of Tehillim. Why? As soon as he's going to get here, he's going to open the American Express bill. Shem, Yerachem, what an FBI investigation I'm going to have. You understand? Very big problem. If he doesn't have, he doesn't have. What can he do? You can only spend what you have, right? But a lot of people have. There are husbands here in the community that never let their wife even be on their bank account. She cannot write a check. And definitely they don't even tell her how much money he has. It's not your business. Everything is on his name or on his father's name. And the woman, like in the Muslim countries, she's a broom. As long as she does the job, that's it. Give children, make food, and be quiet. That's not what the Torah wants. Someone who treats his wife like this will get severe punishments for every day. Every day she cries home. Every day she's depressed. Every day she's upset because of you. First of all, it makes you lose money. Because the Gemara says if you want to be rich, make sure you treat your wife like a queen. Give her everything she needs. If you have a lot of money, get her maids. There's no mitzvah to torture her. I'm going to educate her. She's too spoiled. So what? If she can live and be a princess, because you have millions of dollars, so what's the problem if you give her an Amiga to help her? What's the problem? Or 2. What's the problem? Okay, so she'll be spoiled. So she won't clean the bathroom. So she won't do a lot of other things that some other women do, or what your mother and grandmother did. Or is mitzvah to torture her? What is this? If you don't have money, you don't have money. You tell her in the beginning, listen, you marry a bachur yeshiva. I won't be able to give you no maids and no car and no this and no meat every day and none of these things.